Good morning, YouTube. Back with a little DIY. So our faucet's been leaking. It's been a pain in the butt. Finally got around to ordering a new faucet. Got a pretty nice one. It's a commercial unit. It's not made for an RV. RV stuff just kind of sucks. It's all lightweight, phony baloney stuff it seems like. So whenever I get a chance to convert to residential or better, I try to. So we're gonna try and see if we can get this commercial faucet in the kitchen. I'm sure it'll be an adventure. I already kind of pre-looked at stuff to see what I'm gonna need to do. We'll see. Let's take a look. So we're in here. Let me show you what it's been doing and why we decided to replace it. It's been leaking out right here. You can see all the corrosion there on it from it leaking out. We have a little catch bucket down here to catch the water as best we can. And it's probably, I just need to repair these fittings and it would have been good. And I'm going to repair these fittings. I got some normal house ones that I'm going to put on here with shark bites just because it'll be better. And I had the tool to do these crimps. But I lost it. I don't know where the heck it's at. So anyways, we're just going to put some shark bite little valves on here and hopefully it'll go right in. But the other reason I'm doing it is, as you can see here, this guy, she's seen better days. I fell into it one day, so it got bent. And just every time we use this, that seems to make it leak underneath there. So it definitely wouldn't hurt just to go ahead and replace this puppy altogether. Let me show you what I'm going to replace it with. All right, here's the unit I'm going to replace it with. I'm sure you've seen these kind in houses with the big thing on top and all that. We used to have one in our house too. So this is a good quality one. You can feel it's kind of heavy and everything. I like that. It's going to hopefully last. Let's see if we can actually get it to fit inside the RV kitchen, right? That's the main thing. If we can't do that, then back to Amazon. But I think I'll be able to do it. Let's get going. So to start with, here's what I'm going to use down there so I can cut those old fittings off because I think they're leaking. It's got a shark bite on one end right here. Let me show you on, take one out. Like, I don't know if this is going to work yet, but here's my idea. It's got a shark bite on this end, so it should go right in when I cut it off. And then it's 3/8 inch on this side. And here's the hose coming from the sink. As you can see, it looks like it threads right on, just like that. And then now we'll have valves down there, and instead of just those plastic RV fittings, like I said, anytime you can convert over to residential, may as well. Let's cut these puppies off. Let's see if that part's gonna work, huh? And what sucks is I won't know till the end if the pressure is gonna make it leak, and I gotta figure something else out, but gotta take a leap of faith here. Oh, should have let the water out first. All right, let the water out of the line first. Let me do that. Oh well. Okay, big deal. That sucks. Jen, you got a towel? Do you have a towel you could bring me? All right, well, that would be why you want to let the water out of the line first. Still coming. Nice. We'll be right back after this commercial break. So here's your shark bite piece. This is literally just going to kind of slide right here on the end of the pipe, and it actually bites on really well. So you don't need that tool that I seem to have lost. It's somewhere. And now with this piece, I mean, this was like 12, 13 bucks at the hardware store. Now with this piece, I get a little valve underneath if I ever need to shut one off for some reason. So it could be a win-win. We'll see. That's all you do, right? Like that. Yep. See, I can open it up or I can keep it shut. For now, we're gonna keep it shut. So let me put the other one on. And these are 1/2 inch by 3/8 inch OD. Step 2 is going to be to get the faucet out of here. So we've got these guys disconnected now. There's a nut up there. I got the temperature gauge over here and I got the faucet over here. So there's a nut up there we got to get off. All right, as you can see, hopefully you can see up there, there's 2 Phillips screws right here, one on each side. We got to back these off and then we can unspin this nut that's up there. And then hopefully that goes up. So we want to drop that nut. I only need to undo it a little bit. I'll go ahead and take her out quite a bit. I don't want to. And then there's one, like I said, on the back side. The idea here was to unthread this guy here down the shaft. My whole shaft ended up coming out. Don't pay attention to the way I do stuff, pain in the butt. But you just wanted to unthread this down and then you could lift everything else up. So that's where we're at now. Sometimes things don't go like you want them to, so you just gotta Thought that was my camera.
You squirted water everywhere.
It's okay. Got to get it off somehow. I kind of just think I gotta try to cut through it.
Careful.
So thick. All right, so mission accomplished. We got all this stuff out. It was a little bit of a pain, but I'll show you on the new one. All right, see this right here? This guy comes underneath and goes into the bottom. So this comes in the top of your counter. This comes up from the bottom of your counter. You thread it in, and then you got these little set screws, and those are what you have to take off first. And you got the nut here you're gonna thread up, and you set those little set screws. Anyways, got all that done. Time to put the new one in. So at this point, you got all the old stuff out. Let's start putting all the new stuff together. Check your instructions. There'll be some assembly required on the faucet, like putting in the water lines into the bottom of it and getting it ready. So that's where I got mine. I've inserted the water lines onto the bottom. I got this little metal shaft into the bottom. Now we're going to put it all through the hole in the sink, and that's where the guy on the bottom is going to go in and hold it in. So let's do that. This second hole is because there was a little lever, you know, thing for the water, and this one's got it on the on this shaft right here. I'm going to put a little soap dispenser there. Whatever. So put that guy down through. Okay, Jen, hold this. I'm going to go underneath there and do the bottom. All right, semi-snug right there. Okay, twist it how you want it. What we're talking about now at this point is you got to get your sink, you know, all the handles aligned how you want to have them aligned, because we're going to tighten it down now, okay? We tighten these little bolts down. Mission accomplished on that one. We got it tightened in. It's those bolts. Just hand do that middle nut up as high as you can, and then those bolts are what actually tighten down. My old one, I don't know what the heck they did to that thing. They had it glued in. That's the problem with RVs. Idiots like me do repairs on them. They don't know what they're doing. So now we're just going to go ahead and hook the water supplies up. Let's go ahead and do that. We are just going to go ahead and connect the hot onto the hot here, and the cold onto the cold here. Nice and simple. We're going to try and see if she leaks at all. All right, turn it on out here. Just do cold water. Twist this one. Oops, stop, 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 stop. We got no drain in. All right, we didn't have drain in, so. But good thing is I see no leaks. I'm going to put drain back in, and I think we might be done. All right, y'all, we got water pressure, and we're not leaking at all. We're doing great here. So it's all good there. Let's look up top. Let me show you. So here we go. Here's the sink. It's the commercial unit, and it does fit. So it lights up from, you can see how it's got red down there showing that it's hot water. And if you put it to cold water, a little bit of a time delay. That green means medium temperature. And there we go. So that's pretty cool. This comes off. You can move it all around to clean your stuff. And then this one right here, this is for pots. If you just want to clean up, fill up a pot or whatnot. It's probably more than we needed, but I think it's nice. It'll work out good. So never goes as smooth as I think it would. If I had to rate this on a scale 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 6. 10 being the hardest, 1 being easy. It requires a little bit of skill. The hardest part for me was just getting that nut off the bottom, because they literally like JB welded mine on or something. It's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to just undo those 2 little nuts and the thing just comes off by hand. Most of this job should almost be able to be done by hand. And I did have to adapt it over to those residential shark bite plugs, and I'm happy I did that, because now I have a valve down there. And if you want to buy the tool to do it the other way, it's like 75 bucks for the tool alone. I have one. I just don't know where I put it, so it would suck to have to buy a new one. Anyways, appreciate watching. If I get a like, I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're into RV DIYs, or if you want to follow me on my RV journey, me and the family's RV journey. I try to come out with videos once a week. Talk to you later. Bye.